Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Friday. We made it to the end of the work week, and by the way, today is going to likely be our warmest day that we'll have for the remainder of the month. Yesterday, upper 80s and low 90s. I think we're pretty close to those type of temperatures again for today, with very similar conditions, maybe a little bit less humidity as the humidity stuck around just a touch longer than expected yesterday, but it has gradually come down from overnight and should continue to stay lower, relatively speaking, to yesterday. Now, it gets even lower over the weekend, so it's still going to be somewhat muggy. We may still have a heat index 1, maybe 2 degrees warmer than the actual air temperature, but certainly not terrible for this time of year. Just a little bit of haze mainly out in our western communities from any surface smoke. Otherwise, the UV index, nothing's changed. We're back at a 9, so if you're a fan of warm weather like me, take advantage of it and enjoy every minute of it today, because this is it. It gets cooler over the weekend. Rainfall-wise, as we are keeping an eye on several opportunities of rain to round out the month in these final 8 to 10 days. We are looking at the opportunity for additional rainfall in some areas, especially Concordia and Manhattan, because a lot of the rain may end up staying in our western communities, especially heading to next week. Obviously subject to change, but I wanted to just mention that, and we'll continue keeping an updated look at that over the next couple of days. Today, though, we're generally going to be mostly sunny, so have those sunglasses handy. Some models are indicating a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms this evening. I think for the most part it's dry. If there is going to be any rain before midnight, it's mainly along Highway 36 in the northern tier of our counties. So I think the Chiefs game will be okay. I think everywhere else will be okay for those Friday evening plans. Late tonight, though, that's when some showers and thunderstorms move into the area, may linger into the morning hours. Now, this model still wants to indicate some isolated activity in the afternoon as clouds continue to clear out. I'm not totally convinced by that, but that's also something to watch out for tomorrow. It's possible a stray shower may pass through Lawrence during the start of the game. I don't think there's going to be much in the way of lightning associated with that, but that would be the only hazard if there is going to be any hazard with that other than a brief downpour. That's about it. I'm not too concerned about it. But taking a look at the potential rainfall through 7 a.m., most of the rain along and north of I-70, and then for the rest of the day on Saturday, we're looking at some areas that could get in upwards of a quarter inch, maybe even more than an inch, like in Kansas City. So that'll be something to watch for. You can see some of our other computer models noting that there's a very slight chance that there might be some rain on Sunday too. I'm not totally convinced by that either. So there's a lot of uncertainty with respect to rainfall. What is certain is it's not going to be very widespread. There's going to be places that don't get anything at all, and there could be some areas that get some brief heavy downpours. That's what I can almost guarantee you. But exactly when some of that rain may fall, I think the best overall chance is going to be between midnight tonight and noon tomorrow. For the rest of the weekend, I think we're dry. Speaking of which, cooling down, mid-80s on Saturday and upper 70s to near 80 Sunday. Maybe some mid-70s on Sunday, depending on thickness of cloud cover. And we're going to continue to stay on the cool side, pretty much stuck in the 70s every day next week. Now, most of the rain Monday is in our western and possibly southern communities. Better chance of rain for our area towards the end of the work week. That's why temperatures continue to stay on the cool side, lows in the 50s. Let's take a look at that drop in humidity. The humidity today stays somewhat muggy and may increase a bit with those showers and thunderstorms for tonight into early tomorrow morning. But then as the humidity drops throughout the day tomorrow, it'll be more comfortable for the rest of the day on Saturday, especially late in the afternoon, and also on Sunday and early next week. Rainfall-wise, the European model is showing most of the rain in western Kansas. Dodge City, Garden City, more than 2 inches. That blue south of Dodge City, that's an upwards of 5 inches plus. So looking at some locally heavy rainfall, where the GFS does indicate some of that locally heavy rainfall. Look at that, Coffeyville, for 3 inches, 5 inches in Wichita. There's still some uncertainty on the exact positioning of the storm track, especially heading into next work week. But high confidence that it will remain cool. We're in the blue for both the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlook. We're also in the green, which indicates below average temperatures but above average precipitation opportunities as we get into the rest of the month of August and to begin September. We're taking it on a day-by-day basis, so keep checking back in daily for updates, especially if you have any outdoor plans. If you have any outdoor plans, keep them. Have a plan B just in case tomorrow morning, but keep them, especially next work week, because a lot can still change, as you just saw between the two long-range computer models and how widespread the rain is going to be and where the heavier rain is going to be. All subject to change. Have a great weekend. Take advantage of the warm weather if you're like me and like it. Otherwise, get ready for the cooler, more fall-like weather coming into the area this weekend and sticking around for the rest of August.